Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Warrior Stories. So for this video, seeing as finals week is just around the corner for some of you, and may even be right now for some of you, I thought it would be cool to do a 5 tips video for surviving finals and getting through your tests and your projects and coming out the other side alive. So let's get started. Step 1. Don't procrastinate. So, one of the most important things is to not procrastinate. I know how easy it is sometimes to just, oh, I'll be fine, I'll wait to the last minute and I'll study, and then that just causes 100 times more stress. It's a lot more in your favor to kind of spread it out. So, like, one day you'll study for an hour, then the next day you'll study for an hour, 2 hours, however long you have time in your schedule for. But it's always a good idea to spread out and don't put too much on your plate all at once, because then you'll be stressed out. Step 2. Study with a buddy. Another good tip is to make sure to study with a buddy, because even though sometimes you do need to study alone to make sure you're focused and not getting distracted, it is also a good idea to have someone to bounce your ideas off of, ask questions if you need to, and have little practice quizzes where you can quiz each other to make sure you're retaining the information that you need to know. Step 3. Find your method. It's also important to make sure you find your method. And by that, I mean, what studying technique works best for you. Is it best for you to use flashcards, to just read your notes, or maybe to make a practice quiz for yourself, to go over old quizzes? Whatever way, there's no wrong way. Whatever way works for you is probably what you should do. For me, sometimes it's to use flashcards and to write my notes over. It takes a lot, but the hand-eye coordination helps it stick into my brain. So maybe that's something you could try. So find your method. Step 4. Take breaks. It's also very important to make sure that you're taking breaks. Don't go on like 5-hour binge study sessions, because most of the time you're not going to remember all of what you studied, and it's most likely just going to end up stressing you out. It's a lot more useful to study in like hour or so, 45-minute increments, taking little breaks in between to make sure you're not overloading your brain and giving you more stress than you probably already have. And step 5, stay calm and be confident. And finally, arguably one of the most important tips I could give you is to make sure that you stay calm and be confident, because going into anything with the attitude like, I'm gonna fail, I'm not gonna do well, this is gonna be so hard, you're like setting yourself up to not do well. But if you go into it knowing you studied the hardest you can and you're going to do the best you can, that's probably what's gonna happen. So stay calm, take a deep breath, you will get through it, and go rock that test. So those were my 5 tips to getting through your finals. I hope you guys enjoyed them and they are useful to you guys who are taking finals now or soon. My finals are this week and next week, so I'm in the same boat as you guys. We'll get through it together. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to, in the comments down below, maybe leave some other tips to help get through finals, or other stressful times like projects and presentations and stuff, because there's probably a whole bunch of ways, little tips that people use that could help someone else. So good luck on your finals. I'll see you guys next time, and may the test be with you. That's a wrap.